You know, this is only the second time I've seen a survivor's lap at relay. It's just incredible.
Doesn't matter how many times you see it. I'm up to 11 now, and it's still beautiful. Really seeing these survivors walking together, it inspires me, and they each have their own story. Have you been by the Survivors Tent yet?
No.
Well, come on, I want to show you a banner.
Wow. Look at all those hands. 12 years, 2 years, 6 months. How did you guys get all these people to come to Relay?
Oh, well, we asked the medical community, faith-based organizations, beauticians, to invite survivors and their caregivers who they interacted with to come out as their guests at Relay. The people who were invited other survivors and their caregivers. Like Jane there. She brought almost every patient she met while in treatment, and they brought their caregivers too.
That's cool.
We put a lot of effort into finding survivors and their caregivers because they're both so very important to Relay.
Because that's why we're walking.
Yes.
I understand honoring the survivors, but why the caregivers?
Well, all of these hands here have had someone to care for them, to support them in their journey. Survivors tell us all the time that their caregivers are a critical part of their cancer journey. A lot of them consider their caregivers as cancer survivors too. So we want to create a place at Relay where the survivors can thank their caregivers. Like Bill, his sister Mary was his caregiver. Every year they walked together. And Emily, her father was her caregiver. He comes in from Alabama every year to walk with him.
And what about the caregivers who've lost someone?
Well, we want them to come too. See, it's at Relay that they'll find others who have had a similar journey and they can find healing. All caregivers are the hands of Relay for Life. The survivors are the heart.
I get it now. But well, what qualifies someone as a caregiver?
A caregiver is a person who provided assistance to someone with cancer, such as emotional support, transportation, meal service, spiritual guidance.
So really anyone who serves or assists someone with cancer is a caregiver?
Exactly.
So together with the survivors, the caregivers show us
The lives we touch, the struggles overcome, the dawn after a night of walking. They are all physical representations of service, solidarity, strength. These are the things we can celebrate individually, as a team, and as a Relay community.
So building an environment for caregivers and survivors isn't just a good idea. It's the foundation of how Relay for Life works.
Yes.
That's awesome.